Hello. Hello for anyone that is here today. I am trying to organize this desk because it's definitely not how I want it to be. It's always interesting when you get a new setup. You're like, man, this is not comfortable. How y'all doing today? I hope that your day is going well. It is a nice day. I wish I could sit outside. Definitely can't do that. It's a bit chilly out there. But I'm excited to get to some reading. Happy Blackoweenathon. Let's see. Hello, Pat. How are you doing this morning? I was on sprints with Ashley last night and you were not there. I had to be the Pat. I was saying, hey, hydrate and like. Everyone was asking for you. Are you okay? Hello, Kiana. How are you doing? How is everything going today? What are y'all reading, by the way? Getting some good reading. Y'all, I am all about organizing today. Y'all would be so proud. I wish I had this as like a dedicated space that I didn't have to move things all the time. And I wouldn't feel like I'm recreating the wheel. Let me see. I'm just looking for a timer while we're here. Let's see. I like that one. Hear tons of movement. What will y'all be reading today? I am going to be reading My Soul to Keep. I'm about, a fourth of the way through already. However, I think I'm going to film on the first sprint because I am behind. I filmed for my other books and I dumped all the footage because I hated it all. Let's see. I wonder if my mother is on. Let me see. I hope she's on. All right, I'll call her on the first sprint too. We'll see what happens. So, Pat, you said that you were on, but you were quiet. Okay, give someone else. Oh, hey, you know what? You are welcome. I think we all share the platform, but it's nothing wrong with being silent. I do that sometimes, especially if I'm busy or if I'm really engrossed in reading, then I'll say hi and then it's just playing in the background. So that's support whether I'm talking or not, but I always say that I'm there. So there's nothing wrong with doing you. Nothing wrong with that. Don't worry. I was there to remind people to hydrate. So hello, say hi. You're saying, oh my gosh, I recently read that book. That's actually one of those I'm going to talk about in my video in a little bit. Are you liking My Sister, the Serial Killer? And are you thinking that there's any sort of characteristics in the sisters that you may find? Well, actually, do you even have siblings? So that's one thing. I have a few sisters, so I was sitting there like, okay, which one of my sisters is Karine and which one is Ayula? You are very good read. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, what year is this? This one is on my I think 1990s. 1997 is when this one was. So this is my, I'm gonna call it a throwback read for the what's that prompt called anyway? I need to get my notes together better. 10 plus years is what they call it. So, or the 20th century. Either one, it fits for both. So okay, well, I'm glad that you liked it. I'm liking it thus far. It's a bit a lot of small print. However, I did download AnyPlay, and I have been experimenting with audiobooks, and it's actually really nice. I definitely enjoy reading, like sitting down and reading a book, but it is nice. Like, I had a drive the other day and I was at work and stuff, and it was nice to be able to have this, play without me having to read it. So definitely has its advantages for audio book. Did my greetings in the beginning. Oh, I missed you. Hey, it's nothing wrong with that, whether you do your greetings or not. Most of the time, I'll say hi in a sprint, whether I'm talking or whether I, go do something in the background and let it. But I will say I have had sprints that I got on and I got busy, and the sprint just kind of watched the room, or I let it run and I heard it and never said anything. But I generally do like to at least say hi if I'm there. But, most of the time people, you might not see it. Well, I'm glad that you were there. People were looking for you. So I'm liking it, not that far into it. It's a small read, so I think you'll definitely enjoy that. Oh, got to get my list of what everybody's reading. Okay, so we have Kiana's reading My Sister the Serial Killer. No, I definitely like that one. Pat, did you say what you were reading? I can't remember. I'm sorry, my brain's all over the place. I don't think you did. Pat, what are you going to be reading today? Yes, short book. And it wasn't like super, there was some serious themes in the book. However, it wasn't like super dense. Like, how you have these books that are just like heavy, hard hitters for such a small book. I think it was really fun. Let's see. Hello, Brittany. How are you doing? Oh, you really like that too? I didn't realize it's such a popular book, but I enjoyed it. I really did. I thought it was a fun read, and some folks, y'all, you know what I'm saying? The whole time I kept reading it, I was like, don't trust a big booty and a smile. Who sings that? Is that Belle Biv DeVoe? It was nice to be missed. Oh, you know what? I was going to say people can miss you whether you're there or not. It depends on how much you're speaking. But no, I get you. Well, I think of you often, Pat, whether you're on the chats or not. But yes, they say distance makes the heart grow fonder. There you go. As long as it's a good miss, how some people miss you and you're like, oh, good thing she ain't there. I've had that. The Nature of Witches. I have heard of that, but I don't know what it is about. What is that about? I'm assuming witches, right? Oh, The Getaway. Okay, you were talking. I think I added that to my list. Let me see, Getaway. Are you enjoying it thus far? More than you already were before? Let me make sure. I keep adding to this list, y'all. It's hard not to add to the list. But I had some good ads, though. I am not going to complain. Do I have The Getaway on here? I do. Right underneath Octavia Butler. Okay. The Getaway is on my list. I'm looking for some books that'll creep me out. I will say the books thus far I've been reading, I don't think have been hitting the mark, but I'm getting there. We still have some more of October there, so nothing wrong with that. Hello, everyone. Say hi to everyone. Thank y'all for being here. Hey, I love some blessings and hugs. Nothing wrong with that. Has everybody's week's been going okay? Hey, I'm training, but wanted to say hey. Hey, Ulysses. Thank you for coming. Nothing wrong with showing up and working. Thank you. I hope that your training goes well. I'm assuming that's for work. Okay, I know you got to get to it, so I won't keep you too much for it. I got my water and iced coffee. I am going to go get some iced coffee, I think, on the first sprint. I have a few things I need to get done. I definitely want to get some reading done. We're going to start shortly. Witches that affect the weather and fight climate change. Ooh, then one witch ends up having the power to affect every season. Oh, That's interesting. I love a good, unique plot. Is that a YA or an adult? Hi. Yes, definitely. It's nice when a book captivates you and makes you think about something. I've definitely learned that about a lot more of my books lately. Instead of just enjoying it for what it is, it's nice to be left with a theme in your head, something that's more poignant and relates to like who you are, something that kind of draws your attention more than the book right at that moment. So I'm enjoying Blackoweenathon, or reading just Black authors in general, I will say. Have you been and how was your? It was nice. I won't go too much in depth about it, but I don't have a lot of footage, but I do have some footage from that in my blog, but I need to talk about my books in that. So that'll be coming out this week. But it was nice. It was nice. Very tame, I will say. I wanted to be creeped out too. And I will say, thus far, the books that I am reading, I don't think that they have hit the mark that well. However, you know what? I plan to continue reading. It's going to happen. I'm going to continue this list of books that I have, and Bree's list that she have of recommendations. That is going to be one of my permanent TBR list, where I'll kind of figure out what I want to read from that. So I'm not keeping Blackoweenathon to just this month, but that's just me. Okay, so The Nature of Witches is a YA, amazing atmosphere and descriptions. Oh, that's awesome. I love some Mother Nature, that's for sure. Hello, say hello. Thank you. Thank you. It was nice, I just kind of put it together and tried to do just a little highlight reel. Pat is talking about my Key West trip that I posted last week. And, there was definitely a whole lot more stuff I could have added in there for sure. But I tried to keep it tame and just keep it, just low key, give you just kind of some of the snippets of what happened. But it was really, really nice. I enjoyed it a lot. I wanted to go back. Probably won't, though. Nana, I want to read Nana too. I keep hearing so much about that. I hear now that's going to creep you out, and that is definitely on my list. Yes. Brandon Massey is definitely on my list. Not reading the horror, but I do like true crime, so I'm dipping into Blackoweenathon. Oh, there you go. Okay. I like some crime. I do enjoy some horror. If you can put them all together, I prefer horror or just horrific events reading more than like a detective going out to, solve some crime. That's just not described very well. Some books center more on the detective aspects of the crime versus the crime itself. I'd rather know what happened with the crime. That's me. Hit the like button and read Black authors for the sprint. There you go. I read Bre announcement. Here's my PSA. I'm going to go with Ulysses on this one. Yes, make sure you are reading Black authors if you're going to be talking about it on this sprint. Okay, that is the whole point of it. Crime fiction, preferably. If it's not your jam, I understand. That's okay. Just make sure it's an author of I learned the new term of the Black diaspora. Nothing against anyone else, but we are definitely highlighting Black authors for these particular Blackoweenathon sprints. Yes, there we go. Going to Pat. There you go. Read. I hope you're having a great day. So we're going to do a 45-minute sprint. I'm going to get together a timer here. Yes, I enjoy. What in the world is going on? Why does it say 34 minutes? I enjoy bicycling as well. I'm going to do this other timer here. I enjoy good bicycling. As we get older, we don't really have that time as much, I will say, but I definitely think it's good to make time for some sort of fitness. And if I can include that on my vacation, all for it. This is going to pause. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing this thing. Yeah. Let's see. Do you get a chance to ride bicycles a lot? Hello, Emma Ray. How are you doing, pretty lady? What are you doing today? Are you going to be reading? Oh, where does this go? Hi, Adrienne. How are you? Are you working today? Thank you for coming by, y'all. Much appreciated. On this lovely Tuesday we have going on here. Okay, let me stop this timer. Okay. My timer had started. Okay. Thank y'all for coming by. Everybody say hello. We have all the great people in the house. Love it, love it, love it. What are y'all going to be reading? We're about to start a 45 minutes. Yes, we're reading Black books. Yes, I already said we're reading some Black books. I agree. As Shay says, blackly black, black all the way. I love it. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I was so busy this last weekend, y'all. I did not get to all, like, I like to make my round robin of sprints of all the people I like. Sometimes people all sprinting at the same time, so I can't necessarily stay on one particular channel. But, you know, I kind of dip and dive and all that stuff. And I was so busy. I don't think I hit as many as I would have liked. Some I kind of dipped in and then I had to leave. But, you know, I tried to at least say hi in some. But I love all my book people, but I had to get out and do some stuff. It's kind of hard. Oh. Let's see. Hello. Doing good, trying to decide what to read. Can we help you? Can we help you? Thus far in the house, we have My Sister the Serial Killer. We have The Getaway. We have The Nature of Witches. Good books. Did I miss any? I don't think I missed any. Nana. We were talking about Nana as well. Or is it Nana? Nana. I'm going to say Nana. I'm going to read that. I will say all of these books, except for The Nature of Witches, are on my TBR or I've already read them. I think you can't go wrong. Just make sure it's what? Blackity, black, black, black all the way. Cute snapshot, Emma Ray, new phone clip. Ooh, okay. Where's that one at? Oh, on your phone? Hold up. Let me take a look. Oh, no, that's the same photo, I think. I'm working, just got out of a meeting. Okay, you know what? Nothing wrong with working. Did the meeting go well? Everyone say hi. I am reading, did I take it off the screen? I am reading My Soul to Keep. Library been coming through, y'all. I am normally a e-reader, and I have been reading some good hardback books, most from the library lately, so not complaining about that. I will say the library has been coming through when it comes to books by Black authors, and I get them like quickly. Some of the other authors I used to request, I've been waiting forever, but coming through. I ain't mad at it. I'm going to keep requesting them. I want folks to know, hey, look, somebody wants them books at the library. Keep ordering them. I think I may pick up Nana. Okay, there you go. I am going to pick that up. I don't know if necessarily this month, because I definitely want to get through what I'm reading, but that is definitely on my list by the end of the year, sooner than later. I keep hearing so many great things about it. You did say my bad. Not understanding, but that's okay. Okay, y'all. I am going to get this timer together. Let me restart this here. Like I said, during the first sprint, I am going to film because I am behind. But I definitely plan to do some reading. So, all right. So I hope that y'all have, let me share my timer here. I hope y'all have great reading. And there you go. I'll see you later, okay? Okay, yeah, I don't know what's up with this timer. I'm just going to go ahead and take it off here. It looks like it started back at 58 minutes. I don't know. I don't know. I tried to open up something else and it messed up. So we only had a few seconds left. So I hope you don't mind. So Pat says, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I agree. So I am taking off some fingernail polish here. So don't mind me. Okay. Oh, and I also, let me get my iced latte together while I'm at it. How did your reading go? I hope that y'all got some pages done. I got filming done. Look at that bad boy, y'all. I got some filming done. I kind of rushed the end, but that's okay. Hopefully it's good to go. I'll meld it together. But I got some reading done, and that's what I plan to do. So got it done. Let's see. Where am I at here? Hello, E. How are you doing? What are you reading today? Thank you very much for joining us, by the way. Where's my pen? Hold up, y'all. Let me bear with it. I'm losing stuff again. See, that's what happens when I get up here. There we go. Okay, sorry. Hello. Thank you for joining. Glad to see you. Yes, Pat needed to get some sleep. Yes, but Pat was on sprints too. So, but I hope you got some rest. Sometimes talking and chatting kind of, it interrupts your flow sometimes. So it's good just to have it in the background and be mute for a little bit. Let's see. You're talking about sprint last night. Yes. Yes, that's what we were talking about. No, vamps are quiet. Vamps lurk in the background. I still don't think Pat is a vampire, but she is a bit nocturnal, I will say. Yes, people, hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, what happened? Okay, there we go. Sorry. All over the place. Hello. Good day. Good day. Good day. Everybody say hello to everybody. Hi, Vidania. How are you doing? Oh my gosh. What is going on with this? How is the magical realm over where you're at with all your magical pretty books? I enjoy watching them. You have such pretty books out there, I will say. Hello. Kenny did not read, but you know what? You got to work. Nothing wrong with that. I say you have to work before you can read. There's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. That is okay. Got to page 41, then I had to log into work. So I switched to Sorrowland. Ooh, what is Sorrowland about? So is that audiobook? Is that why you switched? I've never heard of Sorrowland, but I'm always game for a new book and learning something new. So nothing wrong with that. I hope to get back to this book, The Next Sprints, because that's what I need to do. So are y'all enjoying your books thus far? There's definitely some really good books out there. I will say, I didn't realize just how good it's nice, or how nice it is to have recommendations. I've always just kind of pulled books out my hat, and it's nice to have some. Although, I've found some good ones on my own too, I will say. So thirsty. Audiobook. Oh, there you go. Hey, nothing wrong with audiobook. That's for sure. I was, for Ring Shout, I talked about this in my vlog, but I'll go ahead and say this. If you are looking for Ring Shout, that was a great audiobook that I read with that. I did like part audiobook, part reading. I decided to download audio because, I found that sometimes I would forego. I've been doing this a whole lot more lately. I would start foregoing some of the things I would like to do just because I wanted to read. And I feel like that audiobook option, definitely. I did one of them subscription services, for a few days just to see if I liked it. And I really do. But that audiobook aspect, oh my gosh, it makes a huge difference. I was just like, wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to add this to my rapport there. I actually listened to audiobook partway through some of my workout earlier today, trying to get this fitness thing going on, but definitely made me realize I was not missing, made me not miss out on my reading because I'm trying to get ahead a little bit. I'm behind, but that's okay. But yeah, good audiobook for Ring Shout if y'all are interested. Let's see. Fidania, everything is fine. I got in the mail today the Sorcery of Thorns and the 1,000 Doors of January. Don't know which one to start because I have 6 books. I have never read of those. I've never read those. So we are doing Blackoweenathon sprints. So I'm not really sure the author of those. So we are talking about books by Black authors. So let me know if those are Black authors, or if you're interested in reading some Black authors. Blackoweenathon, if you check out Locked Booktician's channel, she has a whole recommendations of some really great books that by Black authors that we are trudging through, but I am enjoying them for sure. Didn't read, made coffee, then checked my emails and talked to them. Nothing wrong with talking to your mama. Hey, mom, you're supposed to be on. I hope you're on. You didn't call. Nothing wrong with talking to mom. Yes. How is mother? And how's your coffee? I got some iced coffee here. Unkindness of ghost. Ooh, what is unkindness of ghost? That sounds unkindness of ghost. Unkindness of ghosts. Okay. That sounds interesting already. Okay. You got to let me know about that one, Pat. Kiana, hopefully you're enjoying Sorrowland. As I said, really good book. Okay, I hope you're enjoying that one too. What is that about? Y'all, I got these little bitty wipes here. They take off fingernail polish really quickly too. Interesting. I love them. Book rec for you guys if you want something humorous. It's a short story literary fiction collection. Nearly all the men in Legos are mad. 250 words. Oh, I'm okay with that one. Okay, hold up. Let me see. Nearly all the men in Legos are mad. Okay. Has it determined that the men are really mad, or we're just thinking that? Because that may be said for in general. If I can spell Demi Lair Cuckoo. Okay. All right, I'm gonna check that one out. I like a good short story, I will say. Although I have found myself reading less lately, less short books. I did Shorty September, which was really, really cool. But that would have been really cool to combine with Blackoweenathon, because I don't really hear a lot of short stories by Black authors. Generally, they tend to be long formats there. Read interrupted by phone call, cup of dark. Ooh, dark caramel. That sounds really good. Dark caramel. Okay. Pat is good. Another narrator and the art. It makes a big difference when that narrator is good. I like when a narrator matches the book. I have read way too many stories, especially by Black authors, that narrator, and maybe this is me because, everybody thinks differently, but in my visual as being a, caramel person, I'm like, hold up, that don't sound like that. That don't sound like us, and I know we're not all the same, but it just did not match. Like, if you're gonna have a gangster character, let's just say this: you're gonna have a gangster character, please don't have, the Nutty Professor narrating it. Okay, I'm just saying. I've seen that way too many times. I say, oops, late getting back. I cleaned the kitchen, made the lunch while listening to my audiobook. Okay. Hey, you know what? Nothing wrong with that. Is it going well? As long as it's going well, that's all that matters. Sorrowland. Okay, so I have Sorrowland on my list here. I'm going to take a look at that. Keep recommending books. I'll keep going to the library and won't read. That, that is the plight of BookTube. I can't. I have read more books by on the list that y'all recommend and from the library than I have of what I own. I will say that. I do get through though the ebooks that I get, but I'm looking at a whole list of 20 books right now. I haven't picked up a single one, but I think a lot of these are YA, so I don't know if I will be reading them anyway. But you know, I've kind of changed my reading tactics a bit before I got the books that I have, which is why I don't generally buy books. I feel like the library is at your disposal, utilize it. So nothing wrong with that, Kiana. You go right ahead. And you can request them from the library. Just make sure you read it. I make a whole list. That's what I do. I make the list of the books, and then I just kind of pull from the list. Like I have it on my phone, and I have a paper one that I wrote, and then I have the one that Bre has. So I just mark them off. First line of the book is, one day you will hold a knife to your husband's penis and threaten to cut it off. Okay. I'm going to put a star by this book. I don't plan on doing that, but interesting. That is that's a statement right there. Okay. Nothing wrong with that book. That is too funny. Oh, someone posted a video or something about the Booker Prize. I didn't read it. I guess they announced it. What book won? What is my comments went all over the place. Y'all, I think I'm gonna have to get another computer sooner than later. Let's see. Hold up. Sorry. Where is my cursor? Yes, yeah, Kenny. There you go. Kenny is correct. Same author of The Deep. Solomon. Oh my God, Solomon Phoenix, right? The Unkindness of Ghosts. Check them out, Courtney. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I think Solomon Rivers wrote The Deep, or one of them. I know there was multiple authors, but that's the only one I remember, I will say. Okay, so those are all on my list to take a look at. Okay, but I already read The Deep. I'm excited I read that one. It was really, really good. So if it's any indication, the other ones will be good as well. Start chanting, one of us, one of oh my God. Oh, hooray. Oh, that's so funny. Fadani, oh, yeah, what is wrong with my computer here? Sorcery of Thorns on my TBR. How is it? What is that about? Librarians are getting to know me. Yeah, that's true. You know what? It's nothing wrong with that. I feel like it's nothing wrong. Your taxpayer dollars are paying for those library services. And as much as we read and we're absorbed in this BookTube community, the average person, I will say, don't read. Like I meet a person every once in a while that says they read 1 or 2 books a month. You know, I can read that like in a week, but not a lot of people read. And if people don't utilize your library services, they're going to cut them out. So go ahead and request those books. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I don't have an issue. I normally request mine online and then I pick them up. So I'm not weeding through the stacks. Y'all tell me what to request. I look, does Amazon Kindle Unlimited have it? If they don't, then I go to the library. And most of the time, the library has it, and bam. If neither one of those services have it, then what I do is I leave it on my list. And then I check back later, because you never know. They may come back up. Let's see. That's good, Kiana. You mean business. Exactly. Nothing wrong with that at all. Got married to my local library last month. I have become more of a frequent visitor to the library since I started BookTube. I was just mostly a Kindle Unlimited girl. And, because it's easy and it's quick, I wasn't really thinking about the library. And then, I joined BookTube and I realized I was missing out. So nothing wrong with that. Request the books. I got some really good books from there. Yes, make a list, check it twice and 3 times and add to it each and every day. That is what I do all the time. There's some good books out there. You got married to the library. Do you have a video? I have to see pictures. Who's wearing the veil? River Solomon. There you go. Oh, I said Solomon Rivers, right? Yes, that's the person. Yes. The Deep was really good, like nice and heavy too, like and dense in content. Couple of pics on my Instagram. I gotta post more because the interior library is so cool. Yeah, there's some good library art at mine, so nothing wrong with that. Anybody else reading anything from the I don't know what I put my list. The list that Bre put out for Black crime fiction. Anybody else have any good recommendations? Some good authors? On the Booker Prize, the winner was The 7 Moons of Mali Almeida by Shehan Karuntai. I know I butchered that, y'all. Don't laugh at me. Being the second Sri Lankan author to win, I had 2 books but never read it. It's sitting beside me. Oh, okay. 7 Moons of Mali. I have to check that one out. 7 Moons of Mali. And then I'm going to just write down Booker winner. Well, I'm excited about that. Get a little bit of diversity in there. Although that whole award is diverse, so that's cool there. Okay, so people enjoying your books, right? Librarian girly, I am too. Nothing wrong with that. I'm a librarian Kindle girly. Nothing wrong with that. Enjoy your nuptials. Oh my gosh. Okay. Uh-oh, y'all. Okay, Mama's calling. Let me give her a little bit of time. Hey, Mama. Oh, okay. You're not on. Okay, I'm gonna call you later though. I'm gonna go to Sprint and then I'll call you then. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Well, y'all, Mom's not here today. She is calling to say she's at the dentist. So I was going to let her talk about her books, but that's okay. I do want to read that book as well. My mom and I talk about that book all the time. I'm converting my mom to reading Black authors because she was like me. She just reads whatever on Kindle Unlimited. And I was telling her she needs to kind of, take a look at certain authors before she picks up a book to kind of expand her horizons, because she's like me. Kindle does not recommend books by people of color. And that is unfortunate. So we need to be more purposeful about selecting authors of color. Just to put them in there. It don't have to be all of it if that's not what your thing, but in there. So she's been talking about this book like crazy, and my library does not have it. I check every single week, but that's okay. It's going to come up at some point, or maybe I'll buy it. It's out there. You know what? This book is making its rounds, though, and people knowing about it. So that's okay. If it didn't win, I'm one of those people that I know not everybody can win. So as long as we get some honorable mentions and continue to put them in there, we're good. All right, I'm going to pull up another timer so we can get to reading. Anybody have some interesting details they want to talk about their books? No spoilers, though. We don't want to spoil any books. Let's see. Although I am interested in that nearly all the men in Legos are mad. I got to look that one up for sure. What is this? Okay, let me find something else because this is... There we go. Found me a timer. Gonna do a good 45 minutes if I can get this off the screen. There we go, 45. 45. Let's see. We're going to do, I'm trying to find a really cool, interesting timer that I like. We're going to do this because this is where I want to go. Okay, this don't seem like it's working out. Y'all, my computer is doing its own thing. Let's see. Let's see. I want to read Purse Forever because it sounds so good. It sounds like such an amazing plot. I'm interested in it. I want to read Not Cindy Portier. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I'm not Cindy Portier. I'm gonna just write down Percival Everett so I can take a look at more of his stuff. There you go, Emma Ray. Not on socials. Do you know photo book look beautiful? I know Emma Ray had beautiful photos. I saw that on IG. You're a very photogenic lady. Let's see. What? Sorry, my timer is doing its own little sketchy thing, y'all. Come on. Okay. Oh, now you want to do it. Okay. All right, there we go. Found it. Okay. Let me just do some sharing action here. Going to get rid of this. Stop that screen. Let's see. Recommend The Conjure Man Dies by Rudolph Fisher. You were just reading, I think, The Conjuring Women or something, right? The Conjure Man Dies. The Conjure Man Dies. Conjure Man Dies by Rudolph Fisher. Good recommendations, y'all. The sweetest. Oh, how long have you been married? Are you an old married woman like myself? Let's see. All right, let me share this timer. Share this. We're going to do 45 minutes. Come on. Y'all, this thing is slow. Okay, very good. I like that it didn't automatically add it to that. Yeah, y'all had cute photos. I like how you said that you're fitting back into your wedding dress. I'm like, oh, I definitely cannot fit into my. Y'all pray for my wallet. I had to buy 3 Halloween costumes because the kids were, that can definitely get expensive for sure. They don't have that Spirit of Halloween store near you. You know, the best time to buy Halloween costumes, truthfully, is after Halloween when they go on sale like half price when they're trying to get rid of stuff. In the past, when I have bought Halloween costumes, which has been a while, I will say, I go after Halloween and I buy it for the next year. Because they can get expensive. What are they going to go dressed as? Hey, Mayama, how you doing? New to your channel, reading The Conjure Man Dies, Blood Like Fate, and The House of Transcendence. I have heard of Conjure Man today, but I've heard of those. Yes, very good book. Good recommendations. I think there's been some really good advertisements, if that's the word, for a lot of really great books lately, and I'm all here for it. I think that I've gotten some good recommendations of books that I don't think I would have heard about otherwise in authors, and it's definitely made me change my thought process about how about before I decide to pick a book. So nothing wrong with that. Well, I'd say thank you very much for your mom. I'm so I'm all over the place. Mayama, thank you for visiting. I hope you come back. I'm here every Tuesday, if I can help it, at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sending money vibes. Money dust, right? Everybody say hi to you, Yama. Why can I not say that? I keep trying to put the Y first. Mayama. I actually like that name. Where are you from, Mayama? Vampire Cinderella, Claudine Wolfe from Monster High. I've heard of Monster High. Well, that ought to be fun and cute. Post some pictures. Anyone else dressing up for Halloween? We'll talk about that when we come back. But anybody else doing Halloween? Hi, Jigra. How are you doing? Oh, that's fine. We're about to go into another sprint too. Kenny says hi to Jingra and Mayama. Hi. Everybody say hi. Mayama is new here. Warm welcome. Hello. Okay, y'all. So let's get into this sprint. I'm going to finish taking off this nail stuff and probably read, because if I get into the midst of trying to edit and stuff, it's going to be a nightmare. Although I may upload. We shall see. Anyway, let's get to a few of these. Hello. Get some editing on a book 3, one to read, but work for us. Hello, Julie. Pages and pens. I love it. Hey, get your work done, then you can read. I always say you got to work first before you can enjoy the reading. Otherwise, you can't pay for the books. Well, welcome. Everyone say hello to Julie. We're about to start the next sprint, okay? No problem. Kindred for Set in the South, Blackoween. Ooh, I picked up I wouldn't call it a double volume, but I would call it a consolidated book for Octavia Butler from the library the other day that has Kindred, Fledgling, which is what I want to read, and then it has Bloodchild and a few other little short stories. So I think I'm going to keep that book for a while and renew it and, get through most of those books. If not this month, definitely next month. So that should be really fun. I heard Kindred was good. Although people have been saying something about the ending, but I have not read it, so I don't want to speak anything about it. Good read the audio is atmospheric and Brill. Ooh, okay. Kindred. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, so we're going to get into some reading. Good reading, y'all. Let me see. Oh, I didn't share my timer. Isn't that pretty? Let's all go there, y'all. Let's go. I'll meet you there. Happy reading, y'all. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How did it go with your reading, y'all? Any good stories to tell? Aren't they all right? All right, let me go back to these comments. I know I missed something here. 45. Yes, I love a good 45-minute sprint, I will say. I've seen some hour-and-a-half ones lately. I'm not about that life, I don't think. What did you pick up reading? You'd enjoy reading them. Oh yeah, for Octavia Butler. Yes, I definitely think I will. I don't know. I'm thinking of a Octavia Butler project, but haven't made up my mind yet. But definitely has some really good stories all at my disposal. Anniversary edition of Kindred and the graphic novel I'm buddy reading with a coworker. I have the audio from my library, but I haven't opened it yet. Audio is definitely a good supplement, I will say. I have been experimenting and I do think I enjoy good audio. However, like I said before, I think nothing substitutes for actually just sitting down and reading and immersing yourself. I feel like with the audiobook, I tend to get involved with other different things. So it's like I'm loosely reading it. And I do feel like if it's something serious that, you can kind of miss things. And I feel like reading is my, like my me time, right? So sitting here just quiet or a little music in the background and just reading and not doing anything else is really, that's precious time that I don't want to interrupt too much. But I like to advance in my reading a little bit. And that's where audiobooks help if I'm busy. So that's good. So I'm hoping I like Kindred too. Let me know if you're liking what you're reading thus far. Hello, Asma. You are never late. You're on time when you show up. Nothing wrong with that. What are you going to be reading? Remember, we're in the midst of Blackoweenathon, y'all. So books by Black authors, crime, fiction, particular, if you're interested. But if not, just, make sure they got a little brown tone to them. Nothing wrong with that. Hello. Hello. Merry evening. Oh, yeah, it is. It's 1:23 here. What time is it where y'all are at? Yes, it is definitely in the afternoon, evening. No mornings here. Oh, there you go. Yes, I was not long on Princess's Sprint either. Sunday was a busy day. Saturday and Sunday, just so. But I said hi. I was there, I said hi, busy in the chats. Pat's been keeping a low key, y'all. We're cleaning up some stuff. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to be doing that afterwards. Real quick exit, jump off the nearest cliff. Don't do that. Don't do that. What it do, y'all? What it do? Trying to die, not to die from embarrassment. Nothing wrong with that. Asma, what we're reading here. Kenny's still working. Okay, there you go. Keep working, need that job. But instead, I'm reading. Oh, why are you having such an awful day? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope we can make it better. Hi, Natives Queen. Oh, I love that name. Sorry about your day. Hope it gets better. Reading helps. It does. It does. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Sprint, Native. I appreciate you coming by. What are you going to be reading? Self-care all the way. Yes, definitely it is important. And by the way, self-care comes in many different forms, okay? Have a drink, tea, wine, whatever. Take a nap, read a little bit, call your mama, call your sister. Self-care is so many different forms. Just know what works for you. Get your psyche right. Get your mind right. I think too many people do not practice that. And I definitely try to tell people they need to get it together a little more if they feel like they're lacking. It helps you get the rest of your day going if you take care of yourself. Okay. That's important. I do self-care by taking it easy and resting, but man, it's life. Yeah. Life can suck at times. I agree. I try to compartmentalize to get through it. But you know what? Do what you need to do to find those pockets of inspiration and motivation to get through your day and through your life. Surround yourself with positive people as well. That is important. Big hug. Everybody give Asma a big hug. Let's see. Hey, hello. We're going to give Asma some good vibes, y'all. Good vibes, okay? Had too much. I'm talking about stopping when I hit all. Do not. Oh, I'm bad about stopping. You know what? Taking a step back is nothing wrong too, okay? You can't completely stop and give up, but taking a step back, you know, putting things into perspective and regrouping, nothing wrong with that. Do it all the time. Praise you when you're here. There you go. We enjoy seeing our peeps. Even when you're not here, our husband read what you said and keeps bugging me to take breaks. You need to. You do a lot of reading for work too, so definitely take a break, okay? Y'all should meet up. Or do y'all meet up? Maybe, I'm not sure. There you go. Ooh, what are we eating? I'm all about that. Y'all don't like my newest vlog that I'm posting. All about some food. 49%. Okay, you trudging along. 49 is close to half. Half is better than 0. So you're almost there. Ate lunch, got ready for work. How is my soul to keep? Thank you. Yeah, it's almost done. This is almost done. I'm itching already to do something different. My soul to keep is interesting. I will say I feel like it's kind of slow and fast at the same time, but I am definitely enjoying my soul to keep. I have you read My Soul to Keep? I'm at the part, I don't want to give anything away. I'm at the part where David's talking to Uncle Billy. Let's just say that. I'm at the part where David's talking to Uncle Billy. So I'm about, I don't know, a little less than halfway done. My goal, today is Tuesday. My goal is to be done by Thursday. I'm going to say that. If I can be done, it depends on how much time. I got some stuff I got to do. My house is a mess. But my goal is to be done by Thursday. So we shall see. Had to jump into a video call. The timer went off in ice cream. At least I didn't do my bell here. Oh, no. I'm sorry I scared you. That's how I am when I'm on Reading Reneva, y'all. Reading Reneva. She has awesome sprints and she sprints a lot. But she has this Pomodoro Kitty for her vlogs. And I'm sorry, for her sprints. And she does hour-long sprints. So I'll put it on and, you know, I'm reading or I'm doing something else. And, you know, you forget an hour is a long time. And I forget about it. And that kitty goes off and scares the crap out of me every single time. I'm like, what the hell is that? And then I forget, oh, I was sprinting. I try to stay out of the chats while I'm sprinting because, you know, I want to read, but scares the crap out of me. Dee walks Onyx pages. She is an avid fan of Octavia and a lot of SF-a-thon books. Ooh, that sounds familiar, but let me say Onyx. Oh, let me see if I can look at her real quick. My phone, if it's gonna slow down. That sounds familiar, but I don't want to say Onyx. Is it just called Onyx Page? Oh, crap. All right. So what's the page? Oh, okay. Right here. Oh, I'm not subscribed. Why am I not surprised? And it actually says, okay, I am subscribed now. I don't know why. I've seen her. I remember her. Okay. I am now subscribed. Yes. Yes. And I do see she does a lot of Black SF-a-thon because that's immediately what came up soon as I pulled up her thing. I'm gonna have to take a look at her recommendations. I'm all for it. I feel like I've been all over the place lately with my books because I love a good fantasy, but I've been doing almost everything but. However, I did get a fantasy book in recently, but I need to hone it in. But there's just so many good books. Luckily, I'm not the only one. I see there's a lot of people that kind of read all over the place like I do as well. So I don't feel that bad. Husband made some steak. Okay, get your steak, girl. Get your steak. Nothing wrong with that. Black Booktician puts you first. Yes, Mayama, correct. Put you first. Think about this. You know how they say on the airline, if the plane's about to go down and the oxygen masks come down, they say, put your mask on first before you put on the kids or somebody else. Because if you go down, you can't help anybody else. I'm going to just say that, there's nothing wrong with being selfish a little bit. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but, you got to take care of you before you can take care of other people. It's taken me a long time in order to understand that and adopt that. And I definitely believe in that. And I know there's a lot of moving parts. People got kids and all this other stuff. So I get it. So you got to kind of put that in perspective, but nothing wrong with taking care of you. So keep that in mind. Haven't read My Soul to Keep yet. I picked up a used copy last week. I want to read it. So it's good. It really is. Now, I will say when I picked up My Soul to Keep, this book, I don't know. It looks like I got it from the library. So it definitely looks like it's been checked out a few times. And this print is a bit small, I'm going to keep it real. It's a big book and print small, but it's going through. So I'm enjoying it though. I really am enjoying it. I can't wait to see what's happening with David as he's going through, but really good. Really good. I'm enjoying that one. Anybody else has any stuff about their books that they want to discuss? I want to hear about Kindred a little more. Do you think that the writing's really, really well done? And you had a special edition too. So what's special about the special edition? And I'm also getting hungry because of Kenny's food. I'm trying to eat better, y'all. So I'm gonna have a salad. Although you can make some crazy salads that have just about as much calories as a hamburger. I'm not trying to do that though, but gonna get some food and me for sure. For sure. We're gonna end here around like 2:30-ish, y'all. So you got time for the rest of your day as well. I am going to pull up a 30-minute timer while I'm waiting for y'all. Let's see. Let me see. I don't think I've done any of my timers today. Let's go ahead and choose a little timer and get some nature in our beasts. Definitely enjoying our Blackoweenathon though. Dawn. Don't blame me. Hey, it's okay. You know what? It is lunchtime. It is 1:34 where I'm at. And what did I have? I had a banana and some trail mix for breakfast. And then I had, what did I have? I didn't have lunch. I had some iced coffee. So I'm due. So there's nothing wrong with that at all. I hope your steak is going well, though. I'm not a big steak eater, so I can't speak from experience, but I know people talk about, not everybody can cook a steak well. So I guess there's particularities when it comes to steaks. So I'm sure your husband did it the way you like it, right? Do you like it bloody or do you like it well cooked? Because I'm not in that life of my food not being, it can't still be mooing a and let's see, why is this taking so long here? Okay. I feel like YouTube has definitely kind of changed up how they're displaying things. I can't say I like it very much, but it's what we do. I found myself a 30-minute timer here, y'all. I'm gonna get some good reading in the mix here. I've enjoyed African Immortal series. Tanana Rivadu is amazing. Yeah, she has very good writing, I will say. African Immortal series. I have not. I've heard of that, but I'm not familiar. African Immortals. What is part of that? You know what? This might be part of it. I would say this keeps in. Does it say it? Hold up. All right, I'm gonna just look it up. I'm gonna be lazy. My Soul to Take, The Living Blood, and Blood Colony. So I guess this is not part of this one. You think My Soul to Take and My Soul to Keep would be part of all that together? Oh, hold up. Maybe it is. Okay, My Soul to Keep, The Living Blood, but Blood Colony. Oh, it's 4. Okay, and My Soul to Take. Okay. Huh. I wonder if, let me look at this second book. I wonder if it's the same. It looks like it's the same characters. Oh, no. Does that mean I got to go read all of them? That wouldn't be a bad thing, but I thought this was standalone. No, it looks like the first 1 and 2. So it looks like The Living Blood has Jessica. She's in the first and the second one. What about the third? Not the third. What about the fourth? Huh, interesting. Okay. I was not aware, y'all. So apparently the African Immortal series features a few different books, and My Soul to Keep is book 1. Okay. Learned something new. I just kind of picked up something that was interesting, get that TBR right. So I might have to add some more to the mix. Yes, I think she does a really good job. I think it's suspenseful and it's interesting. I will say that. I love a unique plot line. Get it medium well, it's done, but you want it pink in there. Okay. As long as it's safe. I hear when you're cooking beef that it's safe. Like as long as it's not ground, because the bacteria, I guess, sits on the surface of the meat. So if it's just a slab, you can do that whole undercooked madness. I don't know. I always tell people when they're like, how do you want your meat? I'm like, I want it well done. Burn it if you have to. Oh, there you go. See, I'm not the only one. Well done. There you go. We did. I'm looking forward to reading Tanana Rivadu, The Good House. That is also on my list too. The Good House. Yes, I hear that's really good. Collector's edition is beautiful. It was published in anticipation of, there's a movie, Reader's Guide, critical essay, bibliography. What am I talking about? Of course, there's a movie for Kindred. I don't think I've read it, or I don't think I have seen it, but I have heard of it. And I know, no, that's another one. I was going to say Beloved. That's someone else. Is that? Hold up. Toni Morrison. Okay, I knew that was wrong. I was about to say Beloved, the movie. I've seen that one. I haven't read the book, but I'm like, yeah, that's definitely not Octavia Butler. Where is y'all? My cursor is disappearing, y'all. Can't work without the cursor. There we go. I got it back. So when did Kindred? Am I having a brain fart? When that movie come out? I'm looking. Kindred. Yeah, I haven't seen it. 2020. Is that new? Huh. Probably by Miss Susan, a pregnant woman suspect her family deceased boyfriend. I have not seen Kindred. I don't think I knew there was a movie coming out about it. One says 2022, another says 2020. Okay, y'all. When did Kindred come out as a movie? Release date is 2020, according to Wikipedia. I have not. I'm going to put that on my list. Kindred movie. But you know my whole thing though. I don't like to see a movie and read the book. So now I have a conundrum. Do I want to watch this movie or do I want to read the book? Because I do have the book. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna think about that one. Okay. Saying yes, yes. Well, I was looking at the synopsis for My Soul to Keep and then The Living Blood, and they both mentioned Jessica in the beginning. And the third one mentioned something about Glow. So I don't know. I have to take a look at that one. Okay. That's a whole book series. I have this thing about series. I don't like them. But this is pretty good. So I'll make a determination after I finish My Soul to Keep if I want to continue down, because I got some other books and down the line. That's why I like standalones, y'all. They got me, y'all. They got me. You're enjoying the writing work sketch. So I'm only on page 33, small type. Yes, that is true. Yes, very small print. That's for sure. But you know what? Your girl's already visually challenged, so that's okay. It's okay. I'll just continue down the line. This prescription strength gets longer each time, but that's okay. When no one is watching. Nope. However, yesterday on Sprints, I think it was Ashley, Bookish Realm, check her out. She was talking about, or someone was talking about that, and I added it to my list. Hey, speak of lovely lady, y'all, we have Bre in the house. We are doing Blackoweenathon and reading some awesome books by Black authors. And I am reading My Soul to Keep. However, we have My Sister, the Serial Killer in the house. We have The Getaway, The Nature of Witches. We've talked about Kindred. And I think Emma Ray was going to read Nana, but she was speaking to her mama. So what else we have? The Unkindness of Ghosts. Nearly All the Men in Lagos Are Mad, which I want to check that one out for sure. And The Conjurman. And I checked again, y'all, by the way. My library still does not have The Trees, but that's okay. There's a few other books by Percival Everett that I may take a look at. And there's some good books out there. Everybody say hi to Bre. We're about to start a 30-minute sprint here. You had to gather laundry from outside. Thank you, Pat and Kenny, for the kind words. I definitely have to do better on self-care. Self-care is important. It can be exhausting to a certain extent, but you know what? I believe in compartmentalizing life. I've been through a lot of stressful, complicated situations in my long years, and compartmentalization is where it's at as much as you can. Read a book with the audio. Yes. Well, I've been doing part audio. I've with part audio. Oh, and I discovered with audio, y'all, I can do like 1.5. I don't see how people do 2x, but about one and a half times is, I think, my magic spot for audiobooks. But I can do 1.75 every now and then, but I keep it at 1.5, y'all. Kindred is no. Oh, that's a TV series. Oh, well, no, that's it. It's a 2020 drama horror. Maybe it's different. Huh. Okay. What am I looking at? It says Kindred is a 2020 British mystery horror drama film. Yeah. Okay, maybe I'm lying. Isn't going to be a movie. Was that something that was supposed to come out and that didn't? Okay, y'all let me know. Is Kindred a movie? Jessica's pissing me off. How come? How come? I don't know, but Kindred about Atlas 6 is getting a movie. I've been hearing about Atlas 6. I've heard it is mixed results. Some people like it, some people don't, but I can't speak about it. I know nothing. Everybody say hi. Interview with Alyssa Cole when no one. Ooh, okay. Gotta check that one out. I haven't seen that book yet. interview. Bre is getting all the authors. That's what I'm talking about. Say hello. Y'all make sure y'all go and check out this interview. That's a really good audio. Very good. Okay, that's good. Okay. I had that when no one is watching on my TBR. So we'll see when I get to it. Kindred is going to be a series on FX and maybe I'll see them. Yes. Okay. I hate when they turn movies into series. I don't watch a bunch of TV, so it don't even matter either way. But okay. Yes, I definitely think based off what I read, there is a movie that came out. So if I do, I'll read the movie. I can't commit to series these days, y'all. Unless it's like Married at First Sight, and I'm even a few seasons behind on that one. But that's okay. That's okay. To be Hulu on FX in December. Okay. Not on E. We can do that. Wasn't me. Hey, no beefing, y'all. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah. So that's what I read about. Yes. Arc of When No One Is Watching. I loved it. If I ever reread it, I'll have to listen to it. Don't you love those arcs? Everyone is talking about House of Hunger, and I got that as a NetGalley arc I think a month or two ago. So I actually, normally people are recommending talking to me about a book, and I read it after. So I was excited to actually have read it before a lot of other people did. So yay, NetGalley, for coming through, right? I'm all over that interview. I'm gonna have to take a look at that, or I may read the book and then kind of table it and look at that afterwards. So I don't want any spoilers. October is going to be on Hulu in December. I guess they're having production issues. Yeah, money's tight for everybody. That's what it goes down to in the end. All right, y'all. So we are going to get this ball rolling here on a 30-minute sprint. Okay. Let's see. Let me get my timer together here and share the screen. Where are we at? Gonna get some nature in the mix here. Happy reading, y'all. Oh, nope. Stop. Nope, I gotta read. Oh my gosh. Technical difficulties, y'all. Okay, let me start it again. I didn't share it. I thought I did. I did not. Stop. Y'all, this computer is frustrating me today. Now let me share my screen and go to this 30 minutes. All right, now happy reading there. reading. I am trudging along here. How did it go? As you're reading everything you hoped it would be. Okay, so you said Kindred's going to premiere exclusively on Hulu in December. I'll take a look at it. I'm always up for something new, but can't commit yet. Awesome. Okay. Got a sipping cup of chai with me. Ooh, that sounds good. I could definitely use a cup of tea. How is it? Oat milk on ice. I am learning I do not like oat milk, but almond milk is the bomb.com. You can taste it. Okay, maybe that's a UK thing, oat milk. Is that a UK thing? What's for dinner? Ooh, I think there's steak there, right? 7 p.m. Oh, okay, 7 p.m. So yeah, definitely dinner time. It is about 2:19 here, so it is a late lunch for me on the way to dinner. What do they call that? Call that dinner right here. I'm about to get me some soon. Steak, potatoes, and veggies. Very hearty. That sounds like an American meal. Although, you know, we be leaving out the potatoes or vegetables, which we should not. 234 in the nature of witches. Okay, you're trudging along. Nothing wrong with that. How's everyone else doing? I forgot to say that was the last sprint, but it was. How's everybody trudging along in their books? Are you enjoying the nature of witches? I mean, you're almost done, so hopefully you are enjoying it at this point. Sucks to get that far along and be like, oh my God, this book sucks. I am freezing in this room, y'all. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm trudging along in here. It looks like, yeah, I think I'm still a little bit less than halfway through, but gonna make it. Ooh, there you go. 5-star. I like that. I've been given a whole lot of 4 stars lately. I will say that when I discuss books on BookTube, I don't talk about star ratings. I mean, every once in a while, let's say I recommend something or whatnot, but, you know, I just like to talk about them. But, you know, Goodreads and Amazon, I'm all over them star ratings there. But, yeah, I'm glad you're liking that then. Okay, I'm going to have to take a look at that one. But definitely have a whole lot of books on this list, and I am trudging through them. But yes, I did not know My Soul to Keep. I just kind of look at the synopsis, and I was like, that looks good. Did not know that it was part of a series. So I'm a bit bummed now that it's 4 books. I don't know. I don't like to commit to something that long. I don't know. We'll see. There's been a few series that, like a duology, like a book came out later that I went ahead and read. At least it's an adult book because I'm all about adult books. So we'll see about that. Exciting. I have been stuck with a lot of 3 stars. Really? Oh, yeah. I mean, you know what? I can still get enjoyment out of some 3 stars, you know, but definitely want to make it worth your while when you're reading a book for sure. No reading, just still working. You know what? Nothing wrong with working. Keep at it. It is the daytime, so I do appreciate y'all for sticking with me and coming back a week after week in the middle of the day to talk to me or just watch me and all my shenanigans. Much appreciated, working or no working. So thank you very much. But get your dollars, y'all, okay? Get your dollars. You got to get the books. It's like earning the reading time. Getting really interesting what might happen in the future as things haven't changed much for us people of color. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on with publishing and Barnes and Nobles. And I think the next 2-3 years, maybe even just the one, we'll see what happens with the one. We'll definitely see how publishing goes for authors of color. But I mean, right now I'm concentrating so much on, I feel like I've read all my life and not read many people of color books, especially Black books. And so I feel like I'm behind and catching up. So I'm immersing myself in there. But definitely looking forward to some, you know, new reads and new authors and whatnot. But I think social media will definitely play a big part, I think, especially when it comes to minorities, word of mouth for advertisement for books, because if publishing houses aren't doing them, and putting out those press releases and all that good stuff, I think it's up to us to say, hey, look at this book, gets around. What did I do? I had some nails. I'm going to do some nails actually after this. I'm off for a few days, so I plan to get my nails done. If I would have had enough time, I would have done them already. But I decided to prioritize reading on this sprint versus putting on my nails. But, definitely going to get them buggers done because, I need to. Although mine are growing out pretty good now. I could probably do a little dip or some gel, but that takes too much time because, for work, I can't have it. So I'm going to just pop some on. You'll probably see them in the next video. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so I'm going to be finishing up here because my stomach is growling, y'all, and I need to get some food and see what the hubby is doing because I hear some chaos over there and I can't have him messing up things in the kitchen for me. So I am going to be out of here shortly. I don't know what I did with my list. Let me take a look. Keep telling me about your books, y'all. oh, that's fine. Keep telling me about your books. I'm going to see when the next Blackoweenathon sprint is so I can let y'all know. What is today? Yeah, I'm looking at December on my calendar, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to say this right here is that I'm here every Tuesday at 11 a.m. EST for about 3 hours. So you already know you can catch me here next week. However, I am also hosting another Blackoweenathon sprint at 5:30 p.m. on the 20th. That's Thursday. So extrapolate that and figure out what time that is for y'all. Let me see if I can pull up. I'm trying to see I left my sheet for the reading sprint times for everybody at work. So, okay. So today is Tuesday, right? Why do I not have the 18th? Okay, 18th. Today's a Tuesday. So 6 p.m. tonight, that's Pacific time. So to me, I'm 3 hours. So that will be 9 p.m. for me, EST. We're going to be having Nicole with Who Picked This Book is going to be hosting Sprint. So if you have not subscribed, go ahead, take a look at her channel. So today, 6 p.m. EST, Nicole at Who Picked This Book. And then tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. EST time, you're going to have Ashley at Bookish Realm will be hosting. So those are the next few Blackoweenathon sprints just in the very near future. So make sure you add those to your list there. Anybody else have any other sprints coming up y'all want to talk about? Thank you so much for coming. Much appreciated. Thank you for joining my chaos realm here. I'm pretty sure I'll be catching y'all on some sprints later because your girl is trying to read and finish this book. Happy reading, everybody. Thank y'all for coming by. Hey, BookBone, how are you doing? Get so many lives because of that dang time. Yeah, I know how that is. I caught your video, by the way, where you cut your hair. I think it's cute. I think you did a good job. Way better than what I did. So keep it up. Oh, Bre is going to do it. Okay, well, awesome. Okay, well, check out Bre's channel tomorrow at 8 o'clock, who will be doing sprints. I'm all for it. I'm subscribed to both. I normally just subscribe, and when I go to YouTube, whoever's sprinting pops up right then and there. So, but thank y'all very much for coming by. Yes, you did. We're actually saying goodbye to everybody. So I appreciate, thank you very much for coming. Much appreciated. But get some reading done. There's plenty of sprints going on. We're doing Blackoweenathon. So there's a whole slew of people sprinting each and every day for Blackoweenathon. We are reading Black authors or books by Black authors in crime fiction genre. However, As long as it's a book by a Black author, you're welcome to join if that is not your jam. So, oh, I missed that one. Okay, so there's a change. Okay, good to go. Oh, thank you very much for coming. Bye, y'all. I'm going to go eat. There you go. Make sure y'all get some good food as well.